He says, you were fucking serious about that? You're a fucking pig. You're disgusting. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ, I'll find a guy to suck my dick. What did you just say? Nothing. Right, and then stroll away, right? And then, of course, there's the sex. There's the sex. And I am a romantic Valentine's Day crowd here in Salisbury. I don't know about you, sir, but I am a romantic. I like to mix food and sex, right? But with Chad and I, it's not going to be any sort of girly foods like strawberries and whipping cream and champagne. No, it's going to be man food. So picture this, Salisbury. I got my man Chad down on all fours, right? There he is, we'll flip him around. And he's getting ready to take what I got to give, and I'm going to tell you what that is, Dale. That is 4 fucking inches of Serbian fury. And right here in the small of his back, there's a big old steaming hot plate of nachos. Right in this crevasse right here. And I'm just getting knee deep in chili, cheese, jalapenos, and ass. Sour cream? Hey, Dale, we're going to bring you in for the sour cream. And I appreciate you for that. And then after the sex, we're men. We're not going to cuddle. We're going to fire up a game of Madden on PlayStation 4. Right? We're going to crack open a couple of Coors Originals, baby. Cutters like we're John Elway and Barry Sanders. We're going to drink them down. And then we'll sit back and relax to the soothing sounds of Kid Rock's Cadillac Pussy. And then we'll laugh. Oh, how we'll laugh. As we change the words to Cadillac Penis. Being gay ain't a choice. Give it up, Salisbury. Ready for the next comic? Woo! She hails from Baltimore, Maryland. She's standing right over there. She's got a little bit of baby. She grew up, and now named Robin Hazel. You have come here to Salisbury tonight. I'm so pleased to have you. We were lucky to get you here for years. Please give it up for my friend, the very funny Miss Robin Hazel.
All right, Roadie Joes, how we doing this evening? How we feeling tonight? Excellent. Glad to hear it, folks. Glad to hear it. You guys, you don't know it right now, but you happen to be in for a little bit of a treat with me, folks. I was unanimously voted friendliest black person in high school 4 years in a row. You guys give it up for me, friendliest black person in high school. Yes. Awesome. Although, really though, it was not so much 4 years unanimously voted, so much as 4 years without anyone to run against. Yes, you guys. I moved to Baltimore from a small coal mining town in Pennsylvania that was so backwards. I was once working at a convenience store, and this man came in and said to my manager, "Sir, I see you got yourself a Negro working there for you." Which, sidebar, if they do officially re-roll out slavery, I would just like to request that I be referred to as a Negro, because I just prefer the feminine form of the word. If I get that one concession and everything else is fine, you guys. I'm cool with it. But I digress, folks. This man came in and he said to my boss, "I see you got yourself a Negro working there for you." And do you know my boss turned to this man indignantly and said, "Sir, you mean colored. Don't worry, Robin. I won't let him talk to you like that." And there was just me I think both of these people insulted me. But one of them did it in my honor. Confused confused about this situation. But yes, no, there were so few black people in the town that I grew up in. One of my favorite games to play in high school at our pep rallies was a game I like to call Count the Black People. And it used to go a little something like this. 1. Woo! Is that a Dominican in denial? No, there's just one. I'm the only black person here at our school. Oh, yay, joy. Before me, the most famous black person in our town was a man I had only ever heard referred to as Dirty Chocolate. And Dirty Chocolate was most famous for getting high on PCP at a house party and then throwing a stove out the window and then like hiding a gun in his ass when the police came to get him. So those folks were so happy my cute ass showed up. They was like, look at her, she's so cute. It's a tiny little black person. It's the best. I like them. This is good. No, but it was really difficult, you guys, because since there were no black men for me to talk to growing up, I found it very difficult to date later on in life because I understood absolutely none of our slang. A black man walked up to me once trying to holler, and he looked at me and said, "Yo, ma, what's good?" And I looked at it like a philosophical question, sitting there like, what is good? Or, really, for that matter, what is bad? Sir, can I use a lifeline? Can I call somebody? Absolutely no dating for me. I'm terrible at dating. I'm terrible at a lot of normal human being things because I am really bad at picking up on social cues. Case in point, I don't know that I'm flirting until there's a dick inside of me. And I'm watching Superbad for like the 1 millionth time because it took me well into my 20s before I realized that if a dude invites you over to watch Superbad, he just wants to bone and he needs like one of his own on a screen to like keep him motivated while he hits you with a jackhammer for a couple of minutes. Because Superbad is mood music for fuckboys. Jonah Hill has never ever been that compelling in his entire life. Folks, I'm sure by now you have picked up on the facts that I am just a little bit strange. I'm a bit of a weirdo. I'm proud of it. I'm going to let my freak flag fly now in life. Found out the source of all this weirdness. At the ripe old age of 30, I found out that I have ADHD. Clap if you've heard of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Some of you have so you'll understand my struggle. It was such a relief finding this out because, I had spent those past 30 years of my life thinking I was just a forgetful bitch, because, oh boy, so many small but important details can slip my mind. For example, there is a post-it note in my shower to remind me to use soap when I bathe, because I can get in there and go completely off topic, okay? Please picture me in the shower, shampooing my hair, enjoying the sensation of being wet. That's right, baby. And I'm soaping up and I'm showering and I'm just sitting there you know what? I really like the color of these tiles, but I can't stand the shape. If I think of a hexagon, or maybe a subway tile if I don't mind being a basic bitch. And you know what? If Joanna and Chip could come in here and put some shit on these that would be off the chain. And then I'm coming out of the shower and I'm hoping to God that it counts that I just spent 20 minutes under scalding hot water and thus all the dirt has dissolved off of my body. So much of my cleanliness is by technicality, you guys. It's really, really bad. It's awful. No, listen, I once found out that I was ashy when I tried to send my boyfriend nudes. That was an awkward situation, okay? Just looking at the phone oh no, Casper, you can send none of those. You skipped 2 steps today. You should delete your whole phone. Put that away. One of the few pieces of relationship advice that my mother ever gave me was, if you want to keep a man, you have to make sure to moisturize. But I'm a defiant child, so I just started dating white dudes and letting them think we matched. Loopholes, mommy! You guys, It's awful. It's awful. Having ADD is such an annoyance in like all aspects of my life. Like even when I am enjoying a thing, my brain wants to go someplace else. The other day, my boyfriend was going down on me, and I started to braid his hair. Yeah, and like it's awful because as I said, like I'm having a good time. The man was doing a good job. Yes, Daddy, get it, Daddy. Ooh, that whole alphabet, Daddy. Ooh, that whole alphabet. Look at you. But wait, no, hold on, look at you. Because your part is just like a little bit crooked. And my rat tail comb is just right here on my nightstand. I could fix you up so fast, have you walking around looking like Pusha T. What's up, baby? Listen. Folks, I have checked RedTube, I checked Pornhub, I checked XNXX, which a lot of people don't mess with, so I'm putting you guys on tonight. You're welcome! But erotic hair braiding is not a fetish for anyone. I'm a pioneer in that sense, the very first entry. Genius, you're welcome. No, it's terrible. I've done so many strange things during sex. I'm amazed anyone has ever slept with me. I once got up off of a dick I was enjoying riding to go eat a Stouffer's Meat Lovers lasagna. Yeah, that really happened. But like, see, now I gotta explain this one, cause I have children. Anybody in here have kids? Anybody have kids? Okay, so please understand, simply being able to have sex is like the free space on my bingo board. So like, there's me on top of this dude just thinking like, yes, laundry is done and folded and put away, dishes are done, the kids are in bed, and because them kids is in bed, I can go downstairs and eat and nobody will ask me for some. And then there is a dick that has been left cold and unattended for no discernible reason whatsoever, and there's a man who's wondering why I have come back to him with food.